this is Site Green's Boundary, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder, we're going to be doing lives here on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central, and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. I think not this weekend, but the weekend after, we're going to be changing it up a little bit on the Saturday. We got a birthday party to go to, so we might have an early show for everybody on that particular day. So we'll keep you posted. But as we go forward, we're doing everything back to normal. Okay, so let's get into the first thing for today as we're waiting for people to get on board for today. We're doing the card of the day. This is our card from Universe to us for today. And it is that happily ever after card I picked at random. So this is the message from Universe to us for today. No matter all the things that are going on, that we're going to be having that happily ever after if you do not fall prey to many of the things that are going on right now. The things that you think you have to do, you don't have to do, like the microchips were announced the other day, and the Fed now was introduced the other day as well. You can always say no. Now, the situation for that happily ever after, not falling prey to all of these schemes from the elite, just saying no. Okay? And you too can have that happily ever after. It's not going to be easy. Okay, or fun necessarily, but you can always have that happily ever after as we move along through all this garbage that's going on. This is only temporary, the thing that we're going through, okay, worldwide. It will get better, okay? So hopefully that helps out everybody. Hello, Bob Job, and we got Tara Gorm on there as well. Bob Job on our Discord channel sent in a request for an article I read a couple of years back on what NASA had been doing or is planning on doing to us as a whole. Okay. Now, some of this is already a thing, but it gets back to what I just said not that long ago. Beginning of the show, we can always say no. Okay, as long as we are aware of many of the things that they are doing, and we educate all the people around us about what is going on. Okay, we as a collective can say no and utilize our psychic abilities that we all possess. Okay, to shift everything over to where we want it to be. They're using it against us. Why not we use that situation against them? Okay. And as we move along, more and more of that information is coming to light, and many the people that were in the dark are now realizing all the things that have been going on around us, and they can say no. Okay. So things like this, I would not worry about. They're going to try these things. Okay. Doesn't mean that it's going to succeed. If we stay true to our own beliefs and not buy into the fear mongering and all that sort of thing. See what the fear mongering did to all of us the last couple of years. And a lot of people fell for that out of their own fruition. Okay. And we, the strong ones, the strong-willed, the strong-minded, said no. And it paid off. So remember that as we move along throughout life. Things are always going to be coming towards us. Okay? From the elites. You can always say no. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. WorldCoin. Somebody on the Discord channel was asking about WorldCoin, that I do a little bit of a reading on WorldCoin. How is it going to be doing? I think we did a reading on this one previously. a couple shows back. So let's have a look. Lots of good questions coming up on the board here, I see on the side. Awesome stuff. That's what keeps this show moving ahead is people have questions, and I got the cards to help you out using our psychic abilities, which we all have. Okay? Just try to help you along the process. So World Coin. Health-wise, I think they're going to be doing okay. It's going to be needing help from some other source to really take off to where it needs to be. At the moment, I don't think it has all the gusto and all the strength and all that sort of thing to move on its own. Okay? That is the first impression that I'm getting from the World Coin. Of course, many of the situations that are the financial part of the World Coin, I think are going to be, after it gets this help from some other source, will do okay. Okay, I think it's going to be rising above many of the problems that it's having financially. Okay, and be okay overall. Being a currency. Thing is, with all that happening, I don't see a lot of people getting into this particular situation in a big way. I think in the next little while, everybody's going to be focusing on other things. So again, money goes where the attention is, and not many people know what WorldCoin is. Okay, so they're going to be flocking to the Bitcoin, the Litecoin, the Ethereum, the XRP, the thing that is in the mind at the moment. Okay, so those are the things that are going to be moving forward, and everything else is going to be moving up because of that. It's like the old saying, the tide raises all ships. So when Bitcoin starts to go up, and it will very, very soon, well, soon enough. I know we've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and all that sort of thing, but it will come. Okay. And it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be bringing up a lot of the other coins in the crypto sphere. Okay. So hopefully that answers that. Any questions about WorldCoin in the next little while? And of course, that's one of the topics for today is rocketing to the moon. We're seeing a lot more videos out there about cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, rocketing to the moon because there's going to be a lot of things going on with Bitcoin that is going to be propelling the entire market in a upward trajectory. It doesn't look like it right now, but the buying and the supply is getting that squeeze. Okay. And the market is starting to realize that there's a limited supply of Bitcoin. Somebody today was asking, should they buy some Bitcoin? And they're waiting for the slowest price. I would suggest not doing that and get it as soon as you can. Okay, the Bitcoin, because there's a limited supply on the market right now. And when everybody, they're going to have some other thing that's going to be dumping the market as a whole. Okay. And everybody's going to sell their crypto at a cheap price, cheaper than they bought in, and the big wigs are going to be buying it up. Okay, leaving us with none. Okay, so just a word of warning, it is going to be rocketing up in the next couple of months. So be prepared. Get that Bitcoin and Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, and any of the top coins, and it's going to be a pretty good ride for the next couple years. Okay, so hopefully that helps everybody out and putting everything back in perspective. FedNow, I think somebody was already asking about FedNow. It was introduced the other day, and I keep picking up. It's not going to be the big thing. Okay, it's going to be something that's going to be an add-on that you can say no to. Let's all practice it together. No. But you should get into the Fed now coin. No. Say it with me. No. The coin will only succeed if we all agree to it. Okay. And having all that wonderful stuff attached to it, like the Chinese crypto market on their side of the planet, we still have that benefit of saying no. Okay. Oh, we're going to put these chips in your hand. No. And if enough people say that, the thing goes bye-bye. WorldCoin. We already went through WorldCoin. You're late. You're going to have to rewatch the show when it comes a video on YouTube. Sorry.
Just rewind
or rewind. We can't do it while we're doing live. So I wish I could.
You can. Oh, you can.
Well, you can.
You can, yeah.
Sort of. Okay. Let's throw some cards on for that Fed now nonsense that they're going to be trying to do. I know Cliff High was talking about this cryptocurrency or federal coin. There's going to be 3 coins that they're going to be introducing. There's the CBDCs that will fall flat on its face. The Fed now coin will fall flat on its face because everybody's going to say no. They're forgetting many of the people in the United States and Canada are Christian. And what it means to them, having a single coin that controls everything, it means the end of the world for many Christians. Okay? So why would you get into something that brings on the apocalypse, right? According to a Christian or a Muslim. Okay? This is when you all those Christians are going to say no. So the cards are indicating that it's going to be falling flat on its face. It's going to be more of an internal thing, bank to bank, that sort of thing. Bigger companies are going to be using it to have seamless transfer of funds between them. Okay? Doesn't mean that we have to jump on board. We still have that situation where we can say no. I'm going to staple it onto your forehead. No. And we still got that process of using cash. Or better yet, crypto. Crypto is money. Everybody seems to forget this fact that this is why Bitcoin was created in the first place, is a replacement to the failing monetary system. And this is why they're bringing out the Fed now, is because they know the monetary system is failing and they want to keep control of everybody. Okay, especially in the United States, which is a really bad idea. Okay, and they're going to say no. And if they really press the issue, well, many Americans own weapons. So not many Canadians, but a lot of Americans do. So you're going to see this patchwork of states that will say no, especially Florida, Montana, Texas definitely will go no. Okay. So it won't be all of, it can't, unfortunately, well, fortunately, you can't paint the entire United States with one brush. Okay. Different things for different people of the different states that are going to do their own thing. And many of them are going to say no. Oh, you're going to press the issue? Well, bang, bang. Okay. And I don't think the American government is ready for that. And they're not ready for the backlash that this is going to be bringing out if they press the issue going forward. Okay. Of course, everybody, you should be trusting your intuition on this. There's other means, okay, of doing commerce. You don't need Fed now to do everything. And yes, it is attached to the XRP. This is why I dislike XRP, but it is a way forward, and it is a good way of making. What is this? I'm looking at my comments here. Anyways, it is a good way of making some extra cash on the side. Okay, so thank you for that question. Of the first no. And of course, we're back from Edmonton. It was a wonderful time. 3 day, 2 nights, 3 days of having fun at the one of the largest malls in Canada. I don't know if it's world, but who's this Albert Bundy? Ignore him. Okay. Mr. Albert Bundy with his lobster fetish. Yeah, we're back and we had a great time. Just reminding everybody to try to get out there and have some fun, even out of these wonderful, crazy times that we're going through. Try to take a moment out of your schedule and have some fun. West Edmonton Mall. Yeah. It was a good time. Went on a couple of the rides. I was scared of one of the rides. And the wife is laughing at me. So, what was it? The Trouble. Right. So if you're ever in Edmonton and you get to the mall, look for the Trouble ride. It does this. So we're flat on our face while it's spinning around, and then you pull the lever up and you go. It was fun. Well, the wife was having fun anyways, and we're glad to be back doing the regular show. We did one little show in our our hotel room there in Edmonton. It was a lot of fun, a little different, but it was a great time. So hopefully any of you can, if you can get out to Edmonton, please do. It's our version of Montana. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Discord channel. If you haven't been on our Discord channel, make sure you get on there. I'm going to put the link up here for everybody. Just give me a moment. Okay, so if you're not part of our Discord channel yet, make sure you get it. It's free for everybody to join, and a lot of good things happening on there. And a lot of the questions for today's show came from the Discord channel. So if you want to have a question for the show, make sure you put it on there. Can we block this person?
It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
No, I can't.
Okay, so get on the Discord channel. It's free for everybody and a lot of good fun. Building up our community on there as we move along. Okay, so let's get into the chat, I guess. Unless there's something else. Bob Chubb. Hi, Andre. Cards and help, please. My daughter's car has a banging noise on front passenger side. The mechanic said he could only see a suspension strut leaking, but can't say if it is causing the problem. You sure have problems with vehicles, don't you? We're turning the show into the mechanic's corner from the other side. I'm picking up that it's more of a rubbing noise or something rubbing against the wheel well. The first thought, it's probably when you turn the wheel for the steering, it's making that banging noise. Probably some bolt or something that's loose. Fixable. I'm not sure for how easy or well you know mechanics. You might have to bring that to a personal mechanic. This is the daughter's car again. So I think it's going to hold out until you find a replacement that is out there. So maybe start looking for a nice replacement. Doesn't have to be brand new. But I am picking up, there is another vehicle out there for her. Okay, and you can probably pick it up for a pretty cheap price. So I do pick up, it's the coils on the front passenger side. So it's probably when you hit a bump, boom, it's probably loose. So maybe check that part out. Okay, so hopefully that. Oh, you wanted cards. Sorry. What do the cards reveal? Raising your standards. Peace of mind are the cards that some of the cards that came up from the reading. I do think that you're going to have to flip the bill for the next little while for a simple repair on the particular part of the car. There is another vehicle coming your way, so you're going to have to raise those standards to stop trying to work with a vehicle that's not going to be working that much longer. It'll work long until you get the replacement. So there's that. Okay, so hang on, start looking, and you might have to do some extra chores or work or something to gain those funds, but you can do it. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Twitter, now X. The wife was mentioning this earlier. Somebody will ask that. And X cards on X and Doge, anytime frame. Well, on the X thing, I think it's just him trying to gain some publicity, as he normally does, to get more people excited about the Twitter and all that sort of thing. Maybe changing, rebranding, of that sort of thing. Get it into a new look. Never a bad thing. I am picking up that it's going to be in the next 2 to 3 months that he's going to be doing this. I think there's going to be some other hurdles that he's going to have to go through to get that X thing happening. Because now you got to rebrand it and educate the public what you're doing in a bigger scale. And that costs money and time and all that sort of thing. Also picking up that they're going to have some combination of the X symbol on top of the bird, whatever you want it, the tweet bird, for the next little while, and then bring it into a full X system. And I do see some other changes coming for Twitter in the next couple of years that are going to be more suited for creators, like doing YouTube. I think he's going to try to go head to head with YouTube in some fashion, where you can post more video and longer videos and that sort of thing on Twitter itself. So expect those changes coming up very, very soon. And the Doge. Again, that's going to be taking some time to fully integrate that, because there's a lot of paperwork and a lot of legal stuff that he has to go through to implement that. Twitter right now already has the capability of doing donations to the creator through Bitcoin, and I think they have Ethereum on there as well, if I'm not mistaken. Just doing that with Doge itself can be done fairly easy, but not in the sense where you could be buying things and selling things with Doge, maybe having a Twitter marketplace, kind of like Facebook. That would be a good thing to try. But the legality of that would be taking quite a bit longer than most people had thought or think. So to have that come about, it would be about another year and a year and a half before that sort of thing happens. And I do see some marketplace thing happening, or where you can connect your store into Twitter and people can go to your profile and click on the store icon and pay in Doge or have the option of Doge, which would actually bust Doge wide open. So if you're sitting on any Doge, keep sitting on it for another couple of years while they figure that out, because of the legal stuff that goes on. And I think you're going to be sitting pretty with that Doge coin. But that won't be for another year or so. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. Two-part. Hi, Andre. My wrists were injured 6 months ago, moving wheelchair for 2 months. MRI shows right wrist has TFCC tear and SL ligament tear and tendonitis, and left wrist has tendonitis. When will they heal? And when can I go back to work? I mean, next job as tax professional. Can't even type more than a few minutes now, and my job requires typing all day. They do have a program that might work where you can speak and it will type everything out when you speak. Forget the name of that program, which might help you out. Or get an assistant to do the typing as you say it out loud. And you can actually bring that up to your boss, where if you have a boss, of accessibility for somebody with a disability, that might be a route to go as well, to get you back in the game and get you working. Because you still have this, right? You just can't do this. So maybe having an assistant or some program or some method of doing the work through some other means. That would be on the shoulders of your boss of accessibility. And if they go, get out of here, then that's a lawsuit for you or for them. Okay? Because now they're discriminating against the handy-capable person. So keep those things in the back of your mind, but the program might work out for you as well. So some options there I'm picking up to the top of my head for you. There's always a will, there's always a way. So, healing. I just get the picture of wrist braces. And that's never a good thing. It may be something that's going to be going on for another year or two until it fully heals. So you're going to have to think of other methods of doing the work some other way. Okay? So maybe having somebody to do the typing or some other method to do the typing for you. Okay? And I do think it's going to be a lot longer than you had anticipated. So look for other options for yourself to get the work done. Because you still got this. It's just, unfortunately, you can't do much typing. So you'd have to look for another way around that situation. And if your boss is good, they'll come up with a solution together. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Bob Job. 3 cards, please, for what is Bilderberg Group doing? What is the Bilderberg Group doing? What's the elites be all and all group? I'm still picking up that many of the things that, like the Bilderberg Group and all that sort of thing, they're panicking right now. Huge. They're panicking a lot because a lot of things that they thought they could get away with, they're not. Because everybody's saying no. Okay? So the Bilderberg Group is going to be something that's going to be going away, or that concept is going to be going away, and they're going to be going back into hiding. It wasn't us that was doing that. Right? So they're going to have to change their colors, if you know what I mean. It wasn't us, it was the other guy, because they like making money. Okay? And they don't want a rope put around their neck for their crimes. And it's very close to getting to that situation. I don't want to see it, but it may come very, very quickly. Okay? So what the cards is, the health of the Bilderberg Group is neither here nor there. They're panicking of everything. They are part of the World Economic Forum, and that is slowly going bye-bye. Okay? The more we shine the light upon their evil deeds, the more they have to scatter into the darkness. Okay? What are they, besides panicking? They're going to be throwing everything at the wall, see what sticks and what doesn't. They're already trying to do another COVID scare, where in this fall time, you're going to need 3 more shots. So it just tells me that they're panicking. They're just flailing around, hoping everybody bites. And they won't. Well, the majority of people won't. And they're going to have to expect for the next little while of a whole bunch of lunacy from the elites. Okay? Which will be very clear to the average person what the elites are doing. Well, most of the regular people. And they're not going to have a leg to stand on. So they're going to be going back into the darkness and hiding and changing their colors and pretending that it wasn't them, and try to pick up the pieces from their shattered businesses as we move along. Okay? So hope that answers any of the questions you have about the elites. Obama's chief died mysteriously. 3 cards, please. Huh. Yeah, they found the guy or gal on the Obama's property. Probably had information. The Obamas didn't want that information out. The health of that particular English now. The health of that particular situation is going to be bringing more light to the darkness of their evil deeds, but it's just going to be an add-on to everything else that's already occurring, and people are going to be, yeah, okay, I can see it. They're not going to be fazed by it. Okay. Oh, a politician doing evil things. Wow. It's like every other politician. I think it's going to be resolving itself very, very quickly. It will not mean that Obama or anybody is going to be doing any jail time or anything like that. But depending on the person that passed away, I think that there's going to be a bit of a ruckus from the people themselves. The courts are not going to touch that. The league, the courts and the police and all that will not do anything. It'll be from the people coming up very, very soon, depending who the person is and who it's revealed. If it's a black person, oh boy. It may be a turning point to a lot of things in the United States, even more so. And it's going to be putting more of a nail in the coffin of Biden and his crew. Okay? So it's going to lead into other things. Even though Obama won't pay any price for that misdeed legally, it'll come out in other ways. So that will be the thing. And I think it's going to be somebody that's going to be sparking a whole lot of controversy in the next couple months. It's going to be leading everybody in, in the United States in a different mode. So just pay attention to everything going on there. Okay? Thank you for that. Just started a new business. Good. We're going to have to do a lot of these coming up. All right? Just to keep things rolling. Can you pull 3 cards on my new business? For the next 3 years, it's not going to be doing amazing stuff. It'll get some food on the table. You might need to do some other things on the side to keep things moving. That's the health of it. So you're going to have to really think about what the customer wants. Okay. So now you got it going. Now you got to think of the things that people actually want or need and look for those things to keep your business going. I think it is going to be starting making money very, very soon, but not livable money. Okay, so you're going to have to do some things on the side to get everything rolling, and more ideas are going to be coming to you to bring that business into fruition in the next 2 to 3 years. As they always say, new businesses aren't profitable within the first 5 years. Okay, so remember that as we move along. So you might have to do other things along the side. Keep working at it. More things getting out there. If it can be on the internet, make sure that you got your proper SEO and proper methods of getting people to your store. If it's an internet-based type of thing, if you have a website, well, that's a little bit of a tricky thing, but there are courses and a lot of information online to get that rolling. Okay, bring people to your store through SEO. Okay, I think that's a way forward for you if you do have a website. Okay, so yes, it's going to work. It's just going to take a lot of time and rethinking of the direction. What you thought in the beginning as the way forward will change. Okay, so it might completely change from what you were thinking in the beginning. Okay, so be open to change as we move along. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. My marriage broke up a few months ago. What do you see ahead for me? Jan, it's been a while since you've been here. Hello, welcome back. I'd hoped it would be in better circumstances, but I'm mostly picking up that you're doing all the things that are necessary to bring yourself ahead. Okay. I think that particular situation had to happen the way that it happened because of your own health, mentally, physically, emotionally. And in the long run, I think it's probably the better part of you moving forward. Okay. There is going to be something else that's going to be coming along that's going to be fulfilling that space that you feel. Okay. So look around, keep yourself busy. Uh, any type of counseling is really good as well. But I'm picking up it wasn't your fault. It was just a circumstance of the situation that you were in. So I do see something else coming along, not necessarily another person, but another thing to occupy your time and your efforts and your heart. Okay. And I think once you go through that healing process, something else will come about. Okay. You have to learn to live with yourself, love yourself, and all that sort of thing. And you're going to be attracting the things that you are emanating out there. Okay. So it's going to be taking another year or two to actually get to that space where you're going to be emanating that energy to bring all those wonderful things towards you. But that takes time and effort. So law of attraction, or action, law of attraction will work. It's just you have to go through all those steps of getting through a particular situation for yourself. It's not easy, but it is doable. Okay. And of course, we have that visualization card. So visualize them. Think of it as a new opportunity to visualize where you can be in the next year or two and what you want exactly in your life. And this is going to give you a good opportunity for that moving forward, a clean slate, as it were, and moving forward from that position. Okay. So maybe spend however long you need and write down the things that you want to have. How do you want your life to look like, feel like, smell like, taste like? Get very descriptive and start writing that down and start moving yourself towards that direction. And I think you're going to be just good or perfect. Not just good, it's going to be wonderful. Okay. But it's the process that you have to go through. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Anything for you? Sure. Kathleen Connor. Hello. Welcome to the show. You're not being aware of the things going on around you. Okay, you're kind of doing this. Stop that. Be aware of the things that are around you, and you're going to be starting to see other opportunities that you can get into. Okay. I think there's a little bit of shyness or something like that going on with you, and not wanting to get into certain things. You have the ability. You have all the things that you need to get into brand new things and new situations for yourself, and letting yourself go. Okay. And then once you get past that situation, okay, you're going to have a lot of problems resolving for you. So get out there, be aware, look around, be aware of all the things around you. You're going to see many great opportunities for you in all the different aspects of your life. And they're going to be coming very, very soon in the next month or so. So be aware. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. And we got dogs barking and cats meow or sleeping. Sleepy. They're excited when we came back. Now they're all tuckered out. Hi, if one brick note equals 1,000 USA dollars, don't we need bricks notes? Well, depending where you are in the world, that is going to be something that's going to be coming eventually. The third financial solution that's going to be coming our way. And Cliff High mentioned that it's going to be three monetary systems coming our way. Okay. The first one, CBDCs. Okay. People are going to go, no. The second one, Fed now. People are going to say, no. And I think the third one is going to be some form of the BRICS dollar that's going to be coming out very, very soon for the entire world. United States is going to be one of the last countries to get into that because they're hanging on to a dream that's falling apart in their hands. But for the rest of the world, I think that it's going to be very, very soon where you're going to be trading in that monetary system. But yeah, it's going to be coming our way. It's going to be a currency that's based off of actual assets. That's going to be coming fairly quickly. When I say quick, in a year or two. Okay. To us, very good. Are they done yet? No. How about now? But it will come and it will be much, much better. And then it's going to take us a long time to clean up the mess of the past monetary system. And then we can move on from there. Okay? I think we wouldn't be dealing with USA dollars. I think we're going to be dealing with something else, actually. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Just quit my job. Ooh. Did I ask for 3 cards? Pull on the opportunities coming ahead. Hoping you didn't do a rage quit. Don't burn all your bridges. Because you may need them later on. For you, I think you're going to be going down a different way than what you had anticipated. There is going to be a new opportunity coming your way, but it's going to be based when you are calm and cool and collected. And then it's going to be popping up for you. May take another 2 to 3 months until it shows itself. And your financial situation is going to be a little tight. But I do think that it's going to be coming in that time frame. And it's going to be based when you are in the right state of mind. So the quicker you can get into that state of mind, you can get another position elsewhere. And there is one on the horizon when you align yourself with that kindness and calmness. But you were correct in the thing that you did. Just honoring your true feelings on the situation. It will come in the next 3 months. So hopefully that helps you out. Okay? Cardano. Yes, 2030 to 2040 and beyond. Looking good? Please? Yes, it's going to be fine. right now is the accumulation period. Nobody's using cryptocurrencies to really buy anything, even though a whole bunch of places are offering for you to um, buy things with your cryptocurrency, especially online. But nobody's going to be doing that until at least Bitcoin's $1 million a piece. So it's going to be a long time. So 2030, it's going to be doing okay. And it's going to be part of the new ecosystem that's going to be coming out in the near future. It's going to be resource-based money as well as cryptocurrencies working side by side. Okay. So 2030 to 2040, it's going to be doing okay. It's going to be taking a lot of bumps, as is most other cryptocurrencies. But overall, I think we're going to have a lot of great things happening with Cardano in the future. Okay, it's going to be one of the cryptocurrencies that will survive. Okay. This is the problem with everybody's thinking that they think there's only going to be one crypto that's going to be ruling, the one crypto that rule them all. It's going to be a good basket full of them that will work, and they're going to be working together in the future. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, many of those cryptocurrencies are going to be working in tangent, okay, because they're going to be doing different jobs for different people in different instances. Okay. So everybody gets into this trap that it's going to be one crypto. No, it's going to be a basket full of them. Okay. So if you're sitting on some Cardano, just keep sitting, be patient. It's going to be working out well. Okay. But also remember that Bitcoin is going to be a huge thing. Litecoin is going to be a big thing in less than 10 days. I think they're going to be having their halvening. It's going to be splendid. And then you got the XRP and the Chainlink and many of those other cryptocurrencies and Ethereum that are going to be working in tangent with one another for different aspects of the shopping experience and the monetary system coming out very, very soon. Okay, so hopefully that puts a spring in your step because it's going to do well. Will the BlackRock ETF pump a bunch of liquidity into the crypto market and sending it way up? If so, when? I'm thinking in the next year. Gary Gensler is doing all the things that he's doing right now for a reason. Okay? It's just not out of thin air. They want to keep the American dollar, and they're hanging on to that wishful thinking for as long as they can. Okay? Because they already know cryptocurrencies can kick the ass of any currency that's out there. When BlackRock does achieve the ETF, I was reading one report, there's trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars ready to go into the market. Gary Gensler in the banking industry does not want that to happen. So I think it's going to be coming in the next 1 to 2 years where that's going to be a thing, because there's right after BlackRock, there's Fidelity and all the whole slew of other huge companies right behind them that are going to be getting into the game as well. They wouldn't be doing it if they didn't think it would work, especially BlackRock. Okay? So in the next 2 years, approximately, it could be shorter. Okay? So when that does happen, hang on to that crypto. Don't give up on it. This is going to explode. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. 3 cards, please. Will I purchase a home soon? they, they just gave me a picture of a motorhome.
A what?
A motorhome.
Is it pink?
I think so. Or a pink stripe on the side.
I like pink.
Maybe a temporary fix for your what you find yourself in. Okay? Not everything is permanent, and yes, you're going to be getting that house, but it's not going to be soon. It's going to be another year or so, so you might need the motorhome as an in-between thing. It doesn't mean that it's bad you. It's just the way everything's going on around you, and you haven't focused on the situation as it is meant to be. So there may be a couple hops before you get that house. Okay. But it is there. It's just not soon. Maybe another year or so. So you're going to have some type of temporary place to be, apartment or what are those things? Motorhome, trailer park, not trailer park trash, but it can be really nice actually. As a temporary mobile home, yes. If that's what you're looking for, it is there. But actual house, I don't think it's going to be there until a year or so. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Don't get discouraged. How does my future look? And this is the guy that from last show, a couple shows ago. What was that coin? It's a long name. They're showing our Obama blah 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 coin, which went and then went. There's going to be a whole lot of those. There's the evil meme, frog meme coin or something I saw. Dark was showing us that on the Discord channel. About that particular crypto. But be careful out there of these funny coins coming out. For yourself, I think you're going to be going through a whole huge change in your situation coming up very, very soon. For some reason, you're not grasping the things that are coming towards you. There's some great opportunities that are going to be coming your way, and you don't see them as great opportunities, and you keep slapping them away. No. So for the next little while, pay attention to things that are offered to you from universe. Analyze them. Don't say no immediately. Because some of these things that are going to be coming your way are going to be really good. Okay? Don't say no just because. Know that some of these things that are going to be offered to you are going to be really good. Okay? It doesn't have to be cryptocurrencies. So open yourself up to those new opportunities coming your way. Okay? And they're not necessarily all money-making things. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Love your life and love all. Thank you. When will I buy a house? A lot of house fires today. Four or 5 months time. That's the number that I keep getting. May not be necessarily what you want exactly, but it is something that is going to suit your needs. And I do see that there's going to be some time where you're going to have to move quite a distance to get to this place that you're visualizing. And there's going to be some type of thing that you're going to have to get rid of in your life. Detoxification card came up. So you're going to have to change your thinking about the process of getting the house. Okay, I think it's more based on the things that you're thinking, and you're attracting those things to you. Okay, so if you're thinking negatively about the situation, you're going to be bringing that closer to you. So work on that thinking, put it down, take the actions, and it's going to be coming to you much, much sooner. But at the moment, it's going to be within a couple months' time. And it may not necessarily be what you're looking for. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Are we done?
We are done.
I am done, the wife has said. If you haven't been part of our Discord channel yet, it is free to join. I'm going to put the link up there for everybody again so you can jump on board and have fun in the community. Okay, so there it goes. Everybody can jump on the Discord channel. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to psychicreadsbyandre.com where all that information is there. If you'd like to have a personal healing with my Reiki expert wife, that information is on there as well. Of course, our affiliate links are on there as well. If you should happen to purchase anything from those affiliate links, know that we make a little bit of money from that as well. Okay, just a disclaimer you got to do. Okay, until we meet again on the Thursday at 5:30, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.